Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
All right, our 24-hour temperature cast has those temperatures sort of backwards. We're warmer now than we're going to be later today. That breeze will start to perk up out of the northwest, and it's going to bring in much cooler air. We're going to find those temperatures maybe before midnight getting below freezing, and probably still below freezing 8, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Long duration freeze event. We've got the hard freeze warnings across the board for lots of hours, really low temperature. So tonight's one of those nights you take all those cold weather precautions. Don't forget about the plants, the pets, check on the people. And if you do have some of those older homes with some of those maybe exposed piping and it's going to concern you a little bit about some freezing and possibilities, it's okay to leave a little thin stream of water running through those pipes on a night when it's going to be this kind of cold for this long. Now, I see some rain off to our south and west trying to find its way up towards some of our coastal areas, over towards Bay and Gulf counties, and trying to get into parts of Franklin. Some of that will continue moving from south and west to north and east. There's even a couple little rumbles of thunder with it. We're not expecting big storms here, but I do think we're going to find some showers. I see a little bit of activity in Wakulla County already, and I do think we can find a little bit more over the next little while. These showers that are moving from south and west to north and east, they're even going to try to get up to and across I-10 in the next couple of hours. So showers are going to be part of our morning forecast. The afternoon is about the changing wind and that breeze to really bring in that cooler air. It's not cold yet. 58 in Valdosta, 54s for Tallahassee and for Thomasville, so pretty mild actually for morning temperatures here in the middle of January. I do see a 47 up in Dothan, Alabama, where the wind's already made that turn, and we'll start to see a few more areas follow suit, and that's going to start to wash across the area as we go through, especially the afternoon hours. But we may start seeing that later on this morning. It's not super breezy yet, but it's going to get that way, especially on the other side of that boundary where the colder air is. It's a pretty brisk breeze to really bring in that colder air. And I do think some of our eastern areas that are dealing with a little bit of patchy fog right now, where visibility is down here 5 miles, we could find a little bit more of that this morning too. All the purple shading that we see here on the base of this map, that's the hard freeze warning. We've got wind chill advisories too, so we're talking all kinds of winter cold. But first, we'll be dealing with some showers, and I think that's through noontime today. Once we get past that, here comes the cold air, and that's what settles in for a couple of days. Futurecast shows some of that clearing even this afternoon, so we might even see some sunshine later on today, but it's not going to warm things up at all. Plus, that breeze out of the northwest and north will be kicking pretty good to make it feel colder than it is, and that breeze is going to stick around, I think, all night. Now, tomorrow, less breezy, but still cold, and one more cold night tomorrow night. On the Gulf, small craft's got to be advised. Those winds out of the northeast and north are going to be strong enough. Most of us this morning, 50s, the rain chances like 70%. This afternoon, the rain chances go away, but the temperatures start falling through the 40s. And I think tonight, we're all going to find some middle 20s, maybe even some lower 20s. Here's that 7-day forecast. A couple of cold ones Wednesday, Thursday, another shot to get wet on Friday, and then more cold for the weekend.